This is one reason why we need police reform. You have this woman, Victoria Lee, who was having a mental health crisis. Her brother calls for some help, and they end up killing her. Yes, she does have a knife, but there are many, many ways they could have gone about this besides using lethal force to kill her. They could have, you know, waited her out. They could have used their stun guns. They could have done something besides killing her, and you even have them debating on using lethal or non-lethal force. It's either, hey, should we kill her, or should we try to take her in, and they kill her.
Reaction to the body camera video just released by the New Jersey Attorney General showing a woman in distress shot by police. Allie Bauman is outside the Fort Lee building where the shooting happened. In two 911 calls before police arrive, Victoria Lee's brother tells the dispatcher that his sister is having a mental crisis and asks for an ambulance. The dispatcher tells him that police would have to be sent as well, and the brother calls back and tries to cancel that call, but the dispatcher tells him that's not possible. He tells them his sister has a foldable knife, and police arrive soon after, which is where the video starts, and we must warn you, it may be disturbing to watch. In the body camera video released by the New Jersey Attorney General's office, you see Fort Lee police officers talk to the brother of 25-year-old Victoria Lee, who had a diagnosis of bipolar disorder and was inside the family's apartment early July 28th.
Yeah, there are a number of people with bipolar disorder that either go through an extreme manic phase or depressive phase, and they can get out of hand, sometimes becoming a danger to themselves or others, but that doesn't mean they should be killed by the police. It just means they need more therapy and mental health treatment. It's another example as to why we need a better health care in the United States so people like Victoria Lee can get help.
The door down.
Go ahead, I'll stab you in the neck.
Sir, do me finish. We don't want to shoot you. We want to talk to you.
As more officers arrive, you can hear them discussing using lethal versus non-lethal weapons.
Who wants to go less lethal? Who wants to go lethal?
All right, I'll go lethal.
A few seconds later, they break down the door.
They voted on going lethal or non-lethal. That is pretty disgusting. And they definitely could have done this better. And all these people should be charged for the death of this woman.
We're freezing the video before police fire a shot, hitting Lee. They pull her into the hallway as she bleeds and moans before she dies. Water gushes onto the floor, but it's unclear from the video if Lee was holding a knife. Earlier this week, her family maintained she was unarmed at the time.
The police responded aggressively and forcibly entered the apartment and fatally shot Victoria, who was...
If they didn't find a knife around the area where she was standing and shot, well, then she didn't have a knife. It's easy to figure out if a person was actually holding a weapon or not, because if they die, they usually drop the weapon.
Holding a plastic water jar at the time. She was harmless.
Earlier this week, Lee's family described her as a beloved individual with a bright future and said they're seeking justice in her death. The New Jersey State Attorney General's office is investigating.